Dwell on earnings of the big tech players that we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Is Google, Alphabet the standout of the mega caps?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, you're seeing it in the numbers, right? Where if you look at Google Cloud for the fourth quarter, the growth rate year over year was 48%. When they reported the March quarter, that growth rate went from 48 to 63. So that's a 15% acceleration. You look at AWS, that growth rate went from 24% to 28%. So 4%, given that they're the biggest of the hyperscalers, that's not bad. You look at Microsoft, however, and you go, that growth rate went from 38 to 39. And so, they're clearly the one that's struggling. But it's still accelerating slightly. And that's why you can look at kind of these are the numbers versus what these companies are all saying and see who's actually executing well and picking up a lot of share.
And what do you think Google are doing well at the moment?
Well, the thing is, Google has the full stack, right? If you look at them, they've got a leading large language model in Gemini, right? Microsoft relies on OpenAI, so they don't have one of their own. Amazon, who's heard of Rufus? So they've got that. They've obviously got their own chips. They've been producing their own internal chips for over a decade, which is the longest of any of the three. You've also got enormous cash flows funded by their ads business. And then you have end devices that they can distribute this technology through with their Pixel phones, which are really the model for the entire Android ecosystem, which is over 75% of all smartphones sold wide are Android phones. So they've really got that full stack from top to bottom, which no other company has.